Hey guys, Matt here again to talk to you about Anchor again. If you haven't heard about Anchor, you haven't been paying attention, really, have you? It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, probably most importantly, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes everything for you to all the major platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, etc. You can make money from your podcast, just like I'm doing right now by recording this ad. It's everything you need in one place to make the best podcast you can possibly make without having to be an expert. So, guys, download the free Anchor app, go to anchor.fm to get started, and go podcast your podcasts. Hey guys, Matt from the iWc Nation podcast here, and I want to talk to you for a second about Anchor. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we here at iWc Nation, we're thinking about getting a podcast going and trying to figure out how to get it off the ground. Asking questions like, how do I record an episode? How do I upload it so I can get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, places like that? And how do I make money from my podcast? Well, the simple answer to one of these questions is Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, just like they've done for us. So you can get paid to podcast. When we were looking for a place to start our podcast, Anchor was the first place we went, and we have not looked back. So if you've always wanted to start your own podcast, make money doing it, well then it's pretty easy. You go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of other podcasters already using Anchor. Once again, that's anchor.fm/start. And I can't wait to hear your podcast, guys. This has been Matt, and go out there and run your mouths.
The following podcast has been paid for by the iWc.
And we are back!
Penises!
Please ignore the sounds of Jake combing his beard.
And fapping religiously.
I mean, the loud fapping, Jake. Jesus Christ.
Fappage is real.
Hi, Jake Mom and Crystal Mom.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys are here for a non-watch-along episode just because you happened to be on the phone when we decided to start this episode.
Yeah.
I'm actually more excited about it just to hear you guys talk about things you know a lot about.
And I am not very pleased with, in some cases.
Well, we're not talking about tonight's Raw tonight.
No.
We'll talk about tonight's Raw
Raw
next Sunday.
No, I'm even saying the weeks
yeah.
before was just as fucking bad, if not worse.
Okay, well, let's just jump right into it, as Philly D would say.
I just don't fucking have anything positive to say. I'm done trying to find the silver lining in WWE these days because it's...
And the podcast is over.
Because there's nothing good that I'm enjoying. Like, I'm trying to find satisfaction in this show, and I'm getting none. I mean, I even had to ask Matt if I have to watch Raw. That's how much I am not enjoying it. Like, I fucking hate Raw. It's the worst wrestling show on TV.
And there's a lot of wrestling on TV.
Yeah. And I would rather watch an hour of MLW, an hour of fucking NWA, and an hour of Impact over that 3-hour shit show any day of the fucking week.
See, I gotta keep watching. I don't know.
Like, I mean, The Fiend is the only reason I'm fucking tuning in. Like, or at least getting some enjoyment out of when I'm tuning in.
Oh, you're not a big Tyson Fury guy?
Oh, Jesus, dude. I got a whole piece about that fucking garbage fest. I mean, not only because I'm sorry, I don't watch boxing. I don't know who the fuck Tyson Fury is. Okay? I don't. I have literally zero fucking idea who the hell Tyson Fury is. And apparently he said a lot of homophobic, transphobic, racist shit.
Well, you mean one?
I didn't know that. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the guy either.
Again, I don't know the fucking guy.
I just know he's a boxer and he's pretty good at what he does. Jake, do you know Tyson Fury? And Jake has no audio again.
Yeah.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. There he
There it
is.
goes. Yeah, I
Jake, do you know Tyson Fury?
I have heard his name, but I actually got a question. Is Raw on Fox now?
No, Raw is
that's
still
Smack-
on USA.
That's SmackDown. That is
Okay,
on.
never mind then. Never mind.
Yeah,
Because I saw, I'm not going to say who, but somebody posted that the ratings are so low that they might actually switch them to FS1.
Well, yeah, that's
Because of how shitty the
SmackDown.
ratings are.
Well, Fox wanted wants an average of like 3 million or something like that, or 3.4.
And they
I
were
think.
like 2.4, I believe.
Yeah, they had a massive drop off from the premiere, and but they also were competing with the playoffs, and there was 2 playoff games on, so
that's true.
that
Okay.
could be that tends to be a factor. So, I mean, if they have another a huge drop off this week, then yeah, they may have some problems.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if it doesn't happen in a couple of weeks, it's going to happen in a couple of months, because people are going to be like, oh, this is the same old WWE shit. They just polished it.
Right. And you know what? When you polish a turd, guess
It's still
what,
a
bro?
fucking turd.
It's amen, brother.
All right, guys.
Like, I'm so over this shit.
We're going to get into Raw. Last week, October 7th, Raw opened up on the heels of, by the way, what we got into in the last episode was a very poorly fan-received Hell in a Cell.
Dude, that thing was poorly received by everybody but the people who conceived it.
Well, the match was good, but the finish
And
sucked.
see, I didn't even think the match was that great. I thought the match was okay. It was decent. I did like the redlining, but also it kind of did bug me a little bit. I mean, by the end of the match, I was kind of annoyed with it, especially because of how the match was
In
going.
the beginning of the match, you were annoyed with it.
I was annoyed. But then I kind of liked it, but then I kind of was like, I don't know. I couldn't make up my mind about it.
You want to know something you can make up your mind about?
What?
Raw opens up with Bobby Lashley and Lana's torrid love affair continuing. The cucking of Rusev
You know
never
what it is?
ends.
Mike Kanellis just asked for his release. Maybe that's why he's in a cuck angle. Maybe Rusev's next, and that's why he's in a cuck angle.
We're just going to cuck all the guys till they leave.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. Maybe they're just gonna cuck every one of the dudes out. Vince thinks the thing shit's funny. He's like, oh, I'm gonna turn every guy into a loser or a cuck. That's some. That's some good shit.
I'm going to cuck them out.
But yeah, that shit's awful. Like, and people are like, oh, we got this in the Attitude Era, we got this, yeah. And not everything in the Attitude Era was fucking good. It was.
So, the angle is that Rusev's in the ring already, and then we get the video of Lashley in his bedroom. We get...
Ugh. And Lashley's not an attractive man. All right, he's just his face. All right, yeah, he's a fit guy. He's built like a fucking Olympian. But good God, is he an ugly looking man?
Anyway,
I don't have a problem. And he can't act. God. Like, the one thing TNA did very well with him was kept his words to a minimum.
well, that's obviously not where WWE is going with this.
Yes.
So, we cut to Bobby Lashley in Rusev's bedroom. Real quick, Jake, do you just have me muted, or is your audio off?
Yeah, me and the wife are talking about our 90-day fiance.
Okay, go ahead, proceed.
Anyways, Lana and
Sorry,
Lashley.
Lana and Lashley. Lashley's in Rusev's bedroom, and
Yes.
he gets into bed, and then Lana gets into bed and takes off her bra, because, that's how you do it. You get in bed, and then your partner holds up the blanket while you take off your bra.
Yeah.
And then Rusev beats the shit out of Orton and Corbin, who are at ringside laughing at him.
Yeah.
The cucking continues, and
It was awful.
I don't know what it does for Rusev's character. I don't know what it does for Lana's character, and I
I mean,
suppose
it makes people hate her more, I guess.
I mean, as with Lashley and Lana as heels, I guess that works. So Rusev's obviously leaving, but Lana isn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know.
Look at Lana. She's blonde tits. She's Vince's, like, ideal.
I did like that Rusev fought back this time, at least. Instead of just looking sad.
Yeah. He looked a lot less pathetic.
You know, that's not Rusev's character to just stand there and take some shit.
And look pathetic, yeah.
That's in no way what Rusev has ever been.
Like,
Oh, by the way, Bleacher Report. What'd they give that whole segment?
Jesus fucking Christ, Bleacher Report. What's wrong with you people?
They got an A.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? I want to know who writes these things, because the fact that you get paid, yes, Bleacher Report, I'm talking shit to you. The fact that you get fucking paid to write these dipshit articles I could do twacked out of my skull on fucking Molly better than you. It's fucking garbage that this guy gets paid to write, or a woman gets paid to write this shit.
I don't think it's the same person, because it seems like there's different
People
views.
then.
Yeah.
A cesspool of shit.
That's a great segue to the last woman standing match between Natalya and Lacey Evans.
I wish I would have saved that, because that literally describes what we just...
That's why I used it as a segue.
Yeah, no, it's...
Listen, just because you have several near finishes on a last man standing match with just over and over again, the referee counting to 9,
First 5
and
minutes.
it's just over, and the match was so fucking repetitive.
And contrived.
It's just bullshit, and not to mention that,
It wasn't even brutal.
dude, how many consecutive fucking shows did Natalya wrestle against fucking Lacey Evans? Only to, spoiler alert, for this week's Raw, to have them show up as fucking tag team partners with no explanation as to why all of a sudden, after feuding for a fucking month, they're best friends.
Oh, and then they're fighting the newly healed Kabuki Warriors because somehow Lacey Evans also had a face turn during that fucking
Not
time.
fully healed, by the way, but still.
Yeah. It just... No, we cannot hear you, Jake. So, but I really, really did not enjoy that.
It was not fantastic.
I have nothing else to say. You know, I don't like feeding to, you know, what the WWE wrestlers and the journalists like to say about the average fan like us, because I hate feeding the stereotypes. But god damn it, there's nothing positive about this shit. I can't find anything I enjoy about it. I don't. And yeah, I mean,
No, Vince has utterly and completely ruined Lacey Evans in, what was that, January?
yeah,
So 10 months?
yeah.
Took 10 months to make Lacey completely unpalatable.
Yeah, I mean, I was okay with her as a decent heel in NXT. I thought she had a good promise to be a good heel there, and they just pulled her up way too soon.
Jake!
Yeah, he's trying to.
No?
Nope.
Alright, guys, for some reason, you know what's funny?
What?
Just to go off, I could sit last night, or 2 nights ago, and have a conversation with Jake all night long, and the fucking audio never goes out. Soon as we're fucking recording this shit, the audio's fucking trash.
It goes straight to trash. That's one of the reasons I think I'm going to buy a new speaker, just so we have a newer one.
Wouldn't be bad. I mean, if you could get one that could connect to Bluetooth with my phone.
This one does. It's a Sony.
This one connects to Bluetooth with my phone, but the speaker's dead. I mean, the microphone's dead.
Yeah, no. This one does. It's like $150, but it'll probably be my toy to myself. It'll probably be my Christmas gift to myself. Because I'm either doing that or a tattoo. Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
See, here's the problem. It didn't even make the sound that it makes when it turns on.
Bam.
This time.
Jake's brushing his beard and blowing kisses at us? No, he's not. No. 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 Yeah. So the speaker is working.
Speaker's definitely working.
Man, we really went off on a side one here.
Who cares?
Yep, no one cares.
It's Raw.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about Dynamite or NXT.
I'm not talking
Raw.
about anything of value. I just heard Jake for a sec. But
Hello?
Hello, buddy.
there's Jakey Poo.
Hello?
Hi.
How much is that being picked up? How much of that audio?
Hello, check 1 2 1 2. I'm a white rapper.
You're not, but go ahead and talk for me.
Check 1 2 1 2. Hello, Stony. Hello, Jason. Hello, iWc Nation. See, I'm a white rapper.
Don't you love how we do this, everybody?
Yep.
We just make you sit through all the trials and tribulations of us trying to make shit work.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to help out, you could buy us better gear. We do have an Amazon wish list. So,
Jake, try and talk again.
but no,
Dude, I wonder if it's my auxiliary cable.
it could be. It just could be the cable. It's a possibility.
Jake,
Yes.
That'll work.
speak for me.
Speak for you. I will speak for you and at you.
Continue.
I will keep continuing until you tell me to stop
Alright,
continuing.
I assume they can all hear you.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Moving on. Moving on. I mean, it's like Jake has something that if
Critical to the podcast.
he's just there for fun, but anyway, God damn it,
He's a supporter, so he gets to be on whatever the fuck he wants at this point.
he's the only supporter.
That's the way I
I
fucking look at it.
some funny shit. It was some pretty bomb shit that I was saying, and you guys didn't hear it, so I'm very
Yeah,
upset.
you can be pretty damn funny too. So,
Hey.
like,
Shit that
can we
comes
just
in
hurry up and
between
get through
shots,
Raw
three
though?
or
Because
five.
I really just don't want anyone to talk about it. It's how angry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this though, because you're not gonna hear Jake unless nobody's speaking. This is stuff that we would cut out of the podcast if we were professionals.
No, we're not.
But instead, you're hearing it now.
Yep, live in real time.
Boom, ba boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
man, that one got me good.
Ba boom, 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 boom.
Put my loading on. So, Raw.
Cool, that's dead.
It happened.
I'm gonna finish the fucking review, Jason.
I'm just trying to end it.
I know what you're doing,
I want to.
and I'm letting you know that your attempts are futile.
I want to skip over it so bad.
I know you do, and I'm telling you now that we're not. I love you.
You can't tell, audience, my disdain for Raw right now is at an all-time high. They broke me, okay? That's what they did. I realize it now. Hell in a Cell broke me. That's what it did. Hell in a Cell broke my sanity. And my tolerance for their bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're constantly insulting my intelligence. And I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm also not a fucking idiot. And I don't really like them treating me like I'm an idiot. It's just not, and the show's just not good. It's just not good. I mean, Christ, I bet you money we're gonna get a long-ass Lashley segment next week.
Jake Mom.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get like a fucking 30-minute Lashley segment next week. Watch.
30 minutes is, I believe, a bit of an over.
No, they're gonna like tie into a match.
Exaggeration.
Then they're gonna have like a backstage segment. That's what I'm talking about.
Possibly.
Like they're gonna fucking do something.
It's obviously something coming.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to watch fucking. Oh, and get this shit: The Fiend is facing Seth Rollins in the Falls Count Anywhere match at Crown fucking Jewel. How the fuck are they going to book themselves out of that shit fest?
Oh, easy. Nobody's going to watch it.
Well, that's true. That's a good point. Can Falls Count Anywhere's matches end in DQ? I guess they can now.
Apparently anything you can fathom can be done.
I still just don't understand the logic of how they threw out the Hell in a Cell. There's literally no justification that makes any sense.
Well, the referee was yada 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 yada. The Viking Raiders defeat Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode in what was a non-title and non-excitement match.
Nope. Didn't care.
WWE's just fucking
murdered my love for tag team wrestling. Thank you.
No, I'm not going to say that because I fucking enjoyed Private Party and the Young Bucks. So they haven't murdered my love for it. They've murdered their own love for it.
They've murdered my love for WWE tag team wrestling. Sorry.
They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
I love NXT tag team wrestling. I'll watch that shit any day of the week. I mean, their tag team title matches, NXT's tag team title matches at every takeover are fucking amazing.
Dude, it's like tonight. I fucking walk into the apartment, I look at the TV, and I go, oh, Viking Raiders against Dolphin Drew again. Or no, Dolphin Robert, excuse me. And I said to you, so they're going to win the titles tonight, right?
Yep.
And you said yes. And fucking 4 minutes later, they pinned him and won the titles. Your storytelling is not fucking good.
The only thing that came out of that was the promo afterwards. I liked that the War Raiders, because I still call them the War Raiders, fuck the Viking Raiders. That stupid name is goddamn retarded. Anyways, they name dropped the IWGP and Ring of Honor tag titles on Raw, and I've never, ever heard either of those companies mentioned on Raw. Ever.
Yeah, they always refer to them as just Japan.
Yeah. Well, and they didn't say NJPW, but they did say IWGP, and any wrestling fan knows what the fuck they're talking about. Christ, me and David watched them win the IWGP tag titles from Guerrillas of Destiny. When we were when we went to the first G1 USA show, they did to crown the IWGP US champion.
So next on Raw,
yeah,
we got Aleister Black talking, and then when they cut back to him, he's
Fight me.
He still wants you to pick a fight with him. Anyway, when they cut back, he's now in ring gear, from what we can see.
Yeah, he was. I just don't understand how long this thing's going to go on with Aleister Black and where it's going.
Yeah, I don't get it. What ends up happening is Aleister is like, I'm just going to go to the ring, and somebody can come out and fight me, basically. And
they're cheapening him.
God damn if it isn't the fucking Sunil or the Singh brothers.
Yeah, if anything, it's almost like they're turning him into a gothic Glacier, and I don't like it. He's like some weird martial arts attraction, and I don't fucking like it. Whereas in NXT, he was presented as like just a fucking ominous dude who will fuck your life up.
He doesn't need all this shit.
He doesn't need, he doesn't. Less is better with him. It just works, man. He has the look about him that he doesn't need to say a lot. And but the thing is, it's not that he can't do a promo. He can. I've seen his Tommy End.
No, there's been nothing wrong with his delivery.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking.
It's the presentation.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah. It's definitely not him. It's everything else. And he could be doing so much more. But the thing is, now he's on Raw with Heyman, so maybe. At
this point, tag him with Ricochet again. At least that was fucking wrestling.
At least the matches were good. Yes.
This got a D from them, by the way.
Yeah.
They give the Rusev thing an A and this a D. I would rather watch Aleister squash the Singh brothers than that shit.
Yes.
6-man tag match. Lucha House Party versus the OC.
Oh, God.
Listen, if you're, like, looking for what you can skip, this is it. In fucking...
Boy, talk about making me not give a fuck about AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson.
When Matt says listen, you fucking listen.
You're goddamn right, Jake Mom.
They did it.
There we go. Right on.
They did it in fucking record goddamn time to make me not give a shit.
Becky Lynch and Charlotte versus the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
They are at least finally making the Kabuki Warriors look strong, making the women's tag champions look strong.
Yeah.
And I'm digging the move towards the
dark side.
The dark side for the Kabuki Warriors. I like that. It's good stuff. It's some of the best stuff you're doing right now. Please keep it up. Continue to do that.
Yeah, I won't complain about that. Especially because the women tag titles are really fucking nice to look at. They don't make me want to gouge my goddamn eyeballs out. Like, I can't emphasize how much I hate the Raw and SmackDown tag titles and how much they... It's clear that they don't give a shit about the tag division on either brand because the way those belts look. Compared to, like, the... Fuck, the NXT... Every NXT belt, every NXT UK belt looks better than those fucking belts. The women's belts look better than those fucking... All the women's belts. Like, they're easily the worst looking belts in the company. Shit, well, okay, 24/7 titles. 24/7 title is pretty shitty, but it's supposed
Matt, can
to
you
be.
hear me?
I can.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
No.
I said our fantasy football belt looks better than those fucking belts.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. From now on, I'm butting in with my funny little notes that I'm picking up on, because those belts, I'm not a wrestling fan, but they're fucking horrible.
Yeah. I don't know who thought blue and red straps was a good fucking idea, but they're an idiot. Probably was Vince.
Like I said, that first one you guys showed me when I watched it with you the first time, I swear to God, it looked like it was put on a fucking cardboard box.
Yep.
Like a cutout. The color of it looks like a cardboard box.
Oh, man,
I mean, I
yeah.
know it's probably fucking really nice leather,
Dude,
but that's what it looked like to me.
they were bronze for a while. They looked like shiny fucking pennies. It was awful.
Oh, God.
Shiny pennies?
Yeah, like shiny, yeah.
It was
Like all around?
awful.
Or was it on the cardboard?
No, it was on black leather, but it still looked like shit.
So Raw...
Really? Because I was going to say, black and bronze might not be too bad.
No, it would look like shit. And what's even
Okay,
worse, it's but the thing is, that's why these silver belts suck, because these silver belts, they're the exact same belts. They just were bronze.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. They're
So
silver.
they went from second place to third place.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
They're like, oh, well, they're already shitty bronze. Let's make them
No, they
fucking
went
silver.
from third to second.
Oh, yeah, they went from
technically.
third to second.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. They went from bronze to silver. Okay.
Raw moves on. Ricochet versus Apollo Crews in what's dubbed a WWE Draft Showcase match. Ugh. Both guys end up on Raw. The match is alright considering it's Ricochet and Apollo Crews. It's just the fucking presentation of it.
And you just know they're not doing shit with Apollo Crews ever.
They're never going to. Half of the fuckers that are drafted in this bullshit draft, which we'll get into when we get into Friday Night SmackDown.
Fucking hell.
It's just, man, we'll get into it. We're not going to start now because I'm going to rant like I'm Jason. You're going to be like, what the fuck's going on?
Yep, it's got all chaos.
Raw ends with Tyson Fury and Braun in a fucking melee and people and fucking separate them and they're going to get together and fight again and separate them, they're going to get together and fight again and separate them, they're going to get together and fight again.
I'm going to say this. I remember Tyson and Austin. And WWE constantly recycles things. I don't have a problem with that. The thing is, it needs to be done good. This was not. Like, Tyson and Austin was fucking monumental. Yes, it was Mike Tyson. But supposedly Tyson Fury is supposed to be like a fucking famous guy. And like I said, well, I didn't know who the fuck he was. So to me, you're already on a fucking lower level. I'm sorry. Like, it's not a knock against WWE. I just don't know who the guy is.
It's funny to hear a wrestling fan due to a boxer / UFC fighter what UFC and boxing fans do to wrestlers.
Yes.
Because I'm sure there's boxing fans out there that would laugh at what you just said.
Probably, yes.
But anyway.
Yeah, but it's because I don't follow boxing. I haven't followed boxing since Lennox Lewis retired, really.
An odd person to...
I like Lennox Lewis. And just something about the way he fought. I like the way he fought.
I bet you did.
But anyways, I don't give a shit about this Braun and Tyson Fury feud. I don't, not at all, not one bit. There's nothing about it that interests me.
I'm shocked.
So
I'm fucking shocked about this revelation that you have just presented with us.
I actually hate it so much that I just don't even know what to actually say about it because I'm that disinterested. I mean, I muted most of it tonight because I just didn't give a shit.
What was the date of Wednesday?
I have no fucking clue.
Sunday was the 13th. Saturday was the 12th. Friday was the 11th. Thursday was the 10th. 9th. Cool. Thank you. I'm just... Yeah. I'm showing my work.
So,
Show.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry, I keyed in on that so fast.
I was like, oh,
whoa. Show, guy.
Slow,
We're gonna finish this show right now.
We're gonna work on it. I guess I could play a version now. It's been long enough. Boop, 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 boop. What was that?
That's me typing.
What are you looking for?
Bringing up the AEW results.
I thought we were gonna talk about... Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going Wednesday first.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I keep... Smackdown's on Fridays
linear.
now.
We gotta say linear.
I know, but I keep thinking Tuesday.
I know, we're
It's
good.
throwing me off. It keeps throwing me off.
We're good.
I haven't watched Smackdown on Friday in, so fucking long. Minus the last two, of course. I will say this, I am not enjoying SmackDown.
No shit.
I'm
legitimate.
Jason, what do you enjoy these days?
Masturbating.
Dude, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want you to get mad at me.
Listen, you can say a lot, and he's not gonna get mad.
Yeah, I was gonna say it takes a lot to really set me off.
Well, I respect my boy, dude. I'm not gonna say anything, out of the ordinary.
That's exactly
yeah,
it.
but
You just said it. We're boys, so especially something.
But I'm just a lovable fat guy who throws in
Jake
funny
Mom.
fun.
I spent 6 years in the military.
He was in the Navy.
I served with Marines for 6 years. I worked with them every day.
So that means I have all out rights to say what I want, and then I'll find out later if it upset him or not. God damn it!
I'd tell you on the spot if it upset me.
Sir, you've never said anything.
Jason called me a bitch today. Jason called me a side bitch.
Yeah, because you're still a Chargers fan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but bro, you are the Chargers side bitch.
Thank you. See, I rest my case. So.
My Chargers lost to a fucking 1-4 team today with a third string quarterback.
Fucking string quarterback. But we lost the Jets, so I have nothing to say. No, I can't talk shit.
But I feel better because at least the Cowboys lost to a first string quarterback on a shitty team.
In our defense,
they did lose to a first string quarterback, whereas the Chargers lost to a third string quarterback.
This is true.
Right, and the first-string quarterback got a fucking 13-year-old disease, which is really funny to me.
Yes.
Mono. That's just funny.
But what's even funnier, people also are not realizing with the Jets, they also got, all those players they had injured for, the first 4 games, they're all healed.
And now they're back. Yeah, that's true.
I was like, God damn it. And I'm like, of course we got
I'm
the
sorry, but you're rationalizing it. I want
anywhere.
to let you know this, Jason. The fucking Jets are awful. I don't care what you just fucking tried to say. The Jets are a 5-11 football team, and it doesn't make it any fucking better that they got healthy and you lost to them. Now I'm just making an example. I'm just making an example to Jake as to what Jason can take.
Okay. If I saw your face while you said that, I would be a lot happier, but you were off the whole time. So
by the way,
it means nothing to me.
You're a champion for taking that.
Did I tell you what my CO did to me on my ship? You listen to this bullshit. Side story here, wrestling fans.
Side stories.
Okay. So this is when the Cowboys went 13-3, I think. Yeah. We had a first round bye against the Giants. This is when the Giants went and beat the Patriots the first time. What?
I was going to relive some Charger playoffs moments from that season, but we're going to move it on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do your
But
thing.
anyways, we fucking choked hard. Patrick Creighton dropped a touchdown pass. We blew the shit. Giants beat us.
Patrick Creighton. God.
Yes, I know. So anyways, not our CO, my XO, so second in command on my boat, he's an Eagles fan from Philly. Well, he's a fucking putz, and he has a small dick. So every chance he got, he loved to give me shit about the Cowboys. So naturally, when they lost, we had this thing that came out every single morning called the Plan of the Day. It was like a normal sheet of paper, and it just had times and what everything that was going, the main stuff that was going on the ship, when lunch was, shit like that. This motherfucker had clearly went in there at like midnight to have them put this shit in the Plan of the Day. That, what was it, 1900, I think it was? Cowboys grief management, because he just figured we were gonna lose.
That's kind of funny.
That part was funny, but what wasn't fucking funny was that the thing happened, and I'm still doing my job, I'm still working, and all of a sudden my E6 walks in, which is like 2 ranks above me at the time, and he tells me, "Why aren't you in the XOs? The XO's calling for you." I was like, "What are you fucking talking about?" I didn't say fucking, but I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "The XO's looking for you." I'm like, "Why is the XO looking for me?" He's like, "He said you're supposed to be at his cabin." And I was like, it took me a second, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "He's serious?" He's like, "Yeah, you need to go." I'm like, "No, I'm not going." I'm like, he's just wanting me to go there to be a fucking putz. Well, I ended up having to go because I got ordered. Yes, I got fucking ordered to go to my XO's cabin so this cocksucker could have me stand at attention, basically, and give me shit for 20 minutes.
The U.S. military breaking you down.
Get tired standing making a quesadilla for 3 minutes.
And then I had to take it all. Like, it was fucking.
I like quesadillas.
I do love quesadillas, but it's actually funny that you mentioned quesadillas because I went and like had a quesadilla like soon after that. But
Jason, do you know what didn't suck?
What?
Private Party versus the Young Bucks.
No, I could masturbate to that. That was so fantastic.
Okay. When it comes to the openers for the first week of AEW in NXT and the second week, I dug the Cody match, but I'm sorry, I was a little more interested in the NXT Championship match.
Well,
this week, that was 180.
Well, yeah.
Because NXT opened up fucking weak compared to this match.
Well, yes, I agree.
Weak as fuck.
Very weak. And
standalone, not weak, but weak compared to the match.
Yes.
Let me emphasize that.
Yes.
Standalone, just watching NXT, it wasn't weak.
No.
But when you compare that opening segment, good lord.
Yeah, not even close. And see, for me, it was different with Cody and Sammy because I knew it was going to be good, and it was going to be a good, just classic WCW style match.
That match was all about building up Sammy as an asshole before he joined the Inner Circle.
Yes, and showing him that he's on, like, because everybody thinks Cody's main eventer, or they put Cody's presented as a main eventer, so putting him in there against Sammy,
and letting Sammy look strong.
Yeah, elevates him automatically.
It's big. Yeah. It was a great
and
match.
Sammy looked good too. God damn, he looked good.
The tag team match was great. They really
Even
got
better.
me. They got me because I totally thought that it would be that type of situation again. The Bucks would make them look fucking strong as fuck, but get the pinfall in them.
I didn't think the Bucks were going to win.
Private Party, I think, wins this tournament.
I think it's either going to be them or Lucha Brothers.
Boo-hoo. Because either way...
I'm fine with either
or fucking whatever they want to call...
Shit, they even give it to SCU, dude. I would even be okay with that.
Or Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Jurassic Express. I'm okay with anybody, honestly. They're all good tag teams.
Just not the Dark Order.
See, I'm okay with the Dark Order.
Yeah, I'm fine with them, just I don't think the belt right away.
No.
Honestly, Private Party or fucking
Right now, Dark Order doesn't have enough heat. They have some heat, but they also have a lot of that. What the fuck
I think
is this?
Lucha Brothers is probably your smartest bet.
It's the smart, especially after that goddamn ladder match. Like, good God, that thing was insane.
Not only that, but you got to keep Penta happy because Penta's a main eventer who's working in your tag team division.
Yes.
So I think putting those belts on him to begin with keeps him happy.
Especially as a pretty looking belt.
I mean, good God, the guy was a fucking Impact World Champion, and I know that doesn't mean much to many people.
He was a Lucha Underground World Champion for a while.
I'm sure he's been a AAA World Champion.
I think he has.
I mean, there goes Jake.
But he probably will break off in main event at some point. Like him.
Yeah, that's fine because
him and
Ray Phoenix can main event too.
I think he'll like Intercontinental mid card title areas.
Dude, you can't tell me you wouldn't watch Brother versus Brother Ray Phoenix gunning for Pentagon.
Fucking watch that. I watched them in Lucha Underground.
Good Lord, if they could retell the fucking.
You need to watch Lucha Underground.
I know you're never gonna stop until I do.
I'm gonna have to buy it, and then I'm gonna force you to watch it. Like that's just what's gonna happen.
Chris Jericho comes to the ring with his newly formed faction, and what I love about this is
the Coalition, as I was calling them.
Yeah, well, I like the Inner Circle a lot. I like that name.
It took me a minute.
I like that name, but what I like is Chris Jericho is the obvious mouthpiece.
Yes.
Nobody else in the group is speaking. Jake Hager is looking like a crazy person.
He's doing the old. He's filling the big guy role. You know, Diesel's role.
He's fucking brilliant.
But he's doing it.
Although I did see somebody complain about his, and I'm trying to think of the exact words.
He was in
alt-right frat boy.
Yeah.
He has a little bit of an alt-right frat boy look going on with the polo.
Well, I found funny was him being in parade rest the whole time, because that's like when you're in the military. That's one of the
arms to the back, right?
Yeah, and your feet.
I stand like that when I'm ringing people up, and I've never been in the military, but
your feet's at a triangle. It's the only way you're able to stand relaxed in uniform when you're in formation and stuff. Otherwise, you have to be at attention. And that, yeah, it's probably why I have fucking knee problems, because how many hours I've been in attention.
Good fucking stuff, though.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho delivers one of the best promos we've seen in wrestling in years.
And I love how he instantly buried the fucking We the People shit. The crowd accepted that it was buried. Yeah.
Are you surprised I got an A+ from Lisa?
I would slap the shit out of him through the fucking phone.
First words, read them.
This was a phenomenal segment.
That's all you got to do. Period. End of statement. Boop. Boom. Go watch it. You'll fucking love it.
And I like the shirt, man. The shirt that's fucking.
Oh yeah, we're getting them. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we're getting shirts. Yeah, that's happening.
Number 1 contenders match: Darby versus Jimmy. Havoc.
God, this was good.
Allen versus Havoc.
Showed how good both of them are. And what I also liked about it is Jimmy didn't have to do his hardcore shit. I'm realizing something.
Jimmy he's going to be a fantastic mid-carder for AEW.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be a fantastic
attraction.
Yeah. Darby Allin, on the other hand,
main eventer.
That dude he has fucking superstar written all over him.
Dude. And the coffin drop looks great when he lands it too. I watched him versus Cena. That shit was good. Like you could have put that on any fucking wrestling show and it looked great. Cena made him look like $1 million fucking bucks. And that just shows how good of a veteran Cena is. I mean, I've only seen some of his stuff prior to AEW, and that's because Kenny, because of Kenny.
So that
I'm excited about Darby
Allin. Allin wins, so he's going to face Jericho. Obviously, he's not going to win the match, but Jericho's about to put his ass on the map. He's going to put Darby on the map.
Jericho would not be doing the match unless he planned on putting this guy over. I've listened to Jericho long enough on his podcast and just his interviews and just the way he talks about the business. Like, there's very few people, Triple H I put in that pedestal next to Jericho, that people that love the business.
They just get it.
They get it.
Just fucking get it.
There's everything about it.
You know who's going to be that guy later on in life? Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, dude, he's already there, I think.
It's just, you can tell that guy
is all about it.
He's going full Stone Cold right now. It's
fantastic. I'm so. By the way, we're gonna stop there because I don't want to ruin NXT before we get to talking about it in real time.
Yeah, that's why I left it just that reference.
Rio and Britt Baker versus Emi Sakura and B Priestley. This was a good women's tag match.
Like it. A lot of people, some people didn't like it. They keep talking shit about the AEW's women's division. It kind of bums me out because it's like I think it's decent. I think it's good. I mean, I don't think Raw, especially after watching Raw and Smackdown the last 2 weeks, it's not any worse. It's not.
I'm going to say this. They need Tessa.
They do need Tessa.
They need Tessa.
What they need to do...
Or Jordan.
They need to put the belt on
If you
Britt.
can get Tessa or Jordan Grace, I think you legitimize that.
See, I don't think Jordan's going anywhere. She likes Impact. I think she's happy there.
Oh, yeah, and they're both under contract.
Yeah. Tessa could be I could see the one leaving. It depends on where they go.
Her dad's already working for the company, so...
Yeah, and it's also... Well, the thing is, it all depends on where it goes with her and this, the men, fighting the men angle thing she's been doing, which has been great. She's basically doing what China did, but better and different. That's
and more attractive.
It's significantly more attractive.
No offense to China, she was a lovely woman.
She was a lovely woman. And I'm glad she's finally in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
I have her porn.
Oh, of course I have. Who the fuck probably... Any wrestling fan says they haven't fact China's porn is lying.
John Moxley versus Shawn Spears. First of all, I'm glad to see the Tully sticking around. We have a bunch of people, WWE heads mainly, talking about, Shawn Spears left WWE to be a jobber for AEW. No, that's not what's happening.
That's not what's happening at all.
Believe me, he's going to go on a big heel run eventually.
Oh, yeah.
He's a future AEW champion.
Yep.
They wouldn't have fucking saddled Blanchard to him if there wasn't a fucking future there.
There's a plan there. And like I said, I mean, and look, and plus, who has he lost to?
Big names! Big-ass names!
Yeah, he's not losing to fucking jobbers.
John Moxley, Cody Rhodes.
They're too big. Cody Rhodes is fighting for the fucking belt. And John Moxley's fighting Kenny Omega. So again, shut the fuck up.
Great match.
He's perfectly fine, man. Like, he's perfectly fucking fine. Because they're probably going to pair him up with someone like Darby Allin. He's going to go on a spree, and it's going to be good.
To continue with the theme of WWE fanboys and stans comparing AEW stuff to WWE stuff and calling it bargain basement.
Oh, yes, that's going to happen a lot.
Shawn Spears is now being called basically Walmart brand Psychosis.
What the fuck?
Because he's... Or maybe I got the... Because the chairman wasn't Psychosis?
Oh, yeah.
The chairman of WC. So now Shawn Spears is just the Psychosis of AEW. Because of a nickname, you fucking fucks.
And honestly, look,
I guarantee you...
Ric Flair recycled the Nature
There's
Boys.
7 fucking Nature Boys if you look through the...
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as you do it with... Imitation is a serious form of flattery. And as long as you do it with respect and the twist, you're not going to hear much of a bitch from me. I mean, you're not...
Respect is the biggest thing.
Yes, it's all about...
For me, respect is the most important thing. What'd you think of Dustin Rhodes, Hangman Page versus Sammy and Jericho?
It was chaos. It was great.
That was old school WCW booking right there.
Loved it. Like, I'm talking like good WCW booking. Like
I did think
97 shit.
Oh, and by the way, let's give credit to Darby Allin for being the first person to ever ride down the ramp on a skateboard into a fucking...
Jericho
it was basic. It was
that shit like a champion.
It was amazing.
And
it was so good.
And sold the whole fucking thing, and it was
because
like,
he's a fucking professional.
He's so great. Like this, just everything I've seen of Jericho in AEW so far, especially after watching him live at Double or Nothing, has made me love this man even more than I already did, which was a lot. I would say Mick Foley was probably my all-time favorite, but goddamn it, Jericho is.
Big Day Fiance.
Fuck. He's right up there.
Jake's watching 90 Day Fiance for everybody out there.
Give a shit about
I know.
Fucking garbage ass show.
Okay. You want to stall for a minute? I gotta pee.
Yeah, well, what's on the card, though?
Well, that was the end of the card. I mean...
Oh.
It's you too, Jason.
It was the melee.
Oh, yeah, that was
son.
the melee. And then they beat the fucking piss out of him. And those little power bombs on the fucking, what was it? The damn little mini tables they did were pretty good. And I just liked all the runouts, and there was just... The show just was everything I wanted it to be as a wrestling show. That I grew up on with WCW, with the ECW stuff I saw growing up, with old school Raw. It had just this perfect mix of everything. I mean, it had the high-flying shit, it had technical wrestling, it had storytelling, it had fucking language, it wasn't PG, you know, it felt cohesive, it felt like it was driving somewhere, it didn't feel like it was on a road, a road going nowhere. I've really enjoyed AEW. I mean, it's coming off of All Out, and then this first show was just spectacular. And then, of course, Private Party and the Young Bucks was amazing. That 450 splash was insane. What fucking time is it?
Almost 10.
Fucking rip that kid's head off.
Sorry about that, guys. Child should have been in bed already. Okay, we're still recording. Sorry about that.
That's all good. America.
He's 13. He should know when he needs to be in bed.
I know. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why he's going to be on... his Xbox is fucking mine tomorrow.
He knows better.
Yeah, he's pushing my buttons right now. So.
Anyway, Inner Circle ends up winning that match.
Yeah.
They had the melee. Watch it. It's fucking fantastic.
Great.
Let's move on to NXT.
Oh, NXT was good. It was a good show. Like, again, like, if I have to compare the two, because obviously that's why you're probably fucking listening, yeah, AEW blew it the goddamn out of the water. Like, it wasn't even fucking close. Just in presentation alone, I mean, we've been saying this a long time, they need to get it out Full Sail. Everybody's been saying that. And I'm not even saying, like, anything, like, super massive, but they need to get to a bigger... It needs to be... Takeover status. I mean, they can fucking sell shit out of Takeover. There shouldn't be a reason they can't.
Yeah,
with the right promotion and the right...
The word is that they are going to very soon cease production at Full Sail and take it on the road.
You know, I mean, it makes sense. The only thing about, I don't know. I mean, NXT, like I said, the numbers for NXT are kind of like worrisome for me anyways because of how long I've been watching it. I thought they would break 1 million, to be honest. I was really surprised they didn't. Especially...
I'm going to be honest, they need some mainstream name brand...
And that's
wrestler.
What they need to bring, like...
Finn is almost that, but not.
Finn's almost there, but you need to bring someone like maybe Samoa Joe back.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke would be a good fucking choice.
Actually, Samoa Joe's probably better if you want mainstream, come to think of it.
Either one, honestly. Because Nakamura's NXT run is like the best thing he's done. There's nothing...
but NXT fans know that.
Yeah.
Not mainstream fans.
I know, and that's why I'm hoping you mainstream fans are listening to me. Get the goddamn network and just go find him facing Sami Zayn and start from there. His matches with Samoa Joe are awesome. Like that's probably gonna be my watch along. Is good. My next pick for watch along is gonna be the one.
Well, I found mine. Wait till you see it.
Oh Jesus! To show you're worried.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, good.
It's the WCW Luchador Showcase from like 1990 or 1999. It showed up on the network. I've never heard of it, but Rey Mysterio was the thumbnail, and it's only 2 hours long.
I don't think I've even seen
We're gonna fucking love it. Anyway, NXT opens up with an NXT, not WWE, Cruiserweight Championship match.
Yes. Good
Drew
shit.
Gulak versus Lio Rush.
Good shit.
I was shocked, honestly, that Lio won this match.
Oh, I wasn't.
Did you see what Mike Kanellis had to say to him today?
Mike Kanellis said something to him?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know.
Go ahead and talk about the match for a second.
The match was really good. I mean, I thought the match was pretty good. I was surprised that they brought him back so quickly like that. But at the same time, when he won they just threw him in a number one contenders match. I'm like, this ain't win the fucking belt. It's the Cruiserweight Championship. It's not the fucking WWE title. They don't have a problem just shotgunning that title on somebody. They've done it more than a few times. I mean, people forget that Akira Tozawa was a Cruiserweight champion. Like, they shotgun that fucking thing on him like no, but Brian Kendrick. I mean, again, there's just... I don't know. I wasn't too surprised. But, I mean, I think he fits the bill, so I'm fine. And he's really good in the ring. Whether you like him as a person or not is irrelevant. He is really good in the ring.
God, I gotta find it, because...
I do fucking hate that, the bump he did. I hated that shit. As soon as I saw it, it made me fucking want to kill the guy. Not really. But, like, just not want to watch any of his shit, not support him.
I think he deleted all of his tweets after that, so I gotta find the screen cap of it.
Yeah.
No, I gotta find it, because what he said was fucking... Like, he's trying to get fired.
Mike Kanellis. I read his whole, like... He's getting his release statement thing. I read that.
Yeah, there was that whole thing, but he had a response. Oh wait, I screenshotted it? I know I screenshotted it. Thank God. Thank God.
Kanellis has never really been shy on Twitter. At least not that I've known. I've been following him for a long time. Or
I
Bennett.
didn't screenshot it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna find it.
No, you can go ahead and find it. I don't care.
I'm just saying that it doesn't surprise me he said
Oh,
something.
by the way, one that I did screenshot. Somebody tweeted out. I think AEW just didn't want John Moxley jobbing to Juice to lose the title that he was stripped of.
Yeah.
Meltzer said, I hate to break it to you, but they don't have the power to create a typhoon for that purpose, nor create a plethora of flight delays.
Yeah.
To which Kenny Omega said, "Shut up, Jake." To which Kenny Omega said, "The weather is on our payroll."
I love Kenny. So much.
And I got another one here. Maxwell Jacob Freeman tweeted, "I'm sitting down right now, and all I can think about is how I'm literally the greatest thing to ever happen."
Yeah. I was like, yeah. He's
God, I fucking love him.
Dude, I loved Kenny Omega's fucking promo on Being the Elite where he called Donovan Dijakovic Donovan Dickhead. I fucking was dying. And he has this giant poster of him fucking with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship behind him, and it's like the #1 pro wrestler, and I'm fucking dying. Like, this was just old school type of like wrestling feel to it. I fucking loved it. You know, when Jake the Snake Roberts would do his promo shit, you just couldn't tell if it was a shoot or not. That's great. I like all the shit talking. It's awesome. And plus, Kenny
Found it.
Plus Donovan.
Hot damn, I found it.
Wow. Hold on, Donovan Dijakovic, you're not in Kenny Omega's league, bro. Like,
Not that you're bad or anything.
you're not bad at all. Like, you're really amazing, actually. But you're not Kenny Omega. Like,
So,
it's funny.
Lio Rush tweeted, "I'm the greatest cruiserweight in the world right now,
Yeah, okay.
and that's an amazing feeling. Pound for pound, hashtag that's facts, hashtag NXT, at USA, at WWE, at WWE Performance Center." To which Mike, now his name is not Mike Kanellis on Twitter, it's at Real Mike Bennett.
He's back to Mike Bennett.
"You won 2 matches. Chill out. There's an entire roster of cruiserweights that were grinding and working their asses off for our brand while you were sitting at home for bad behavior. Let's not act like you weren't gift wrapped at the Cruiserweight Championship." Damn! Mic drop. Mike Bennett just slaughtered Leo Rush.
I mean, it's the truth.
That's sometimes the easiest sword to fucking grab, bro.
Yeah. Like, I mean, what's sad is, Bennett is a pretty good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. And he's pretty good on the mic. They just never did anything with him. I don't understand.
And then they emasculated him and sent him to the point of asking for his release, and it's bullshit.
Yep. WWE just, like, you guys just need to stop signing everybody for the sake of signing everybody. Like, no wonder you're getting a lot of the PR you're getting from people like Jon Moxley because you're doing shit like that. So.
Terrible.
Yeah, but they've never really faced repercussions for anything in the past before, so why are they going to change now?
Here's the fucked up part. They're not going to release Mike.
No, they're not.
Dude, Luke Gallows, apparently... That was... not Luke Gallows. Luke Harper, that was it.
Yeah.
Because...
That makes perfect fucking sense.
Eric Rowan was drafted in the draft tonight.
Yes. To Raw.
By himself.
Mm-hmm.
There's been no mention of Luke Harper. He's not been on TV since. I guarantee you he was nothing but a second body for that fucking match. So the whole build-up was for Roman Reigns to hug Daniel Bryan, and that's why we got that whole feud and the whole setup and the attempted murder.
And that's why Daniel Bryan's back to being a face now.
He's like a tweener, though, because he's still acting like an asshole.
Yeah,
until he shows up doing the
yes chant on the pay-per-view.
Okay, well, until he shows up in colored trunks again. By the way, I don't mind it. Daniel Bryan is one of those guys...
I'm fine with the tweener, too. I'm totally fine with that.
Daniel Bryan is the guy I don't mind if he's a tweener, a heel, or a face.
I don't care.
Because he's a fucking wrestler, and he's a professional, and he fucking does any of them with fucking...
dignity.
Yes! Yes!
He's one of the
God damn it, yes!
One of the best pure wrestlers of the last 20 years, man. The guy's phenomenal. He's been...
Is a tearjerker.
Shut up.
It's criminal what WWE's done with him.
Rhea Ripley versus Aaliyah. This match was only made
for... enhancement, yeah.
It's for Rhea Ripley because she's...
That's all Aaliyah's ever
she's
used
taking
for.
that belt from... She's taking the belt.
I would be surprised if she doesn't.
She's taking the belt.
Yeah. But then again, they have hitched themselves to the Shayna Baszler train. So I mean, they may have her pull an Asuka and retire the belt, which that would really annoy me if they do that twice in a row.
They can't. They can't.
Well, not in a row, but
you can't do that to Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, you can't. You can't bring her over like after.
She's female Diesel.
She's fucking sexy, I think.
Breezango versus the Forgotten Sons. This is where NXT is sorely fucking losing to AEW. Because I'm
not into Forgotten Sons.
I'm not into Breezango.
See, Breezango, I'm not crazy, but I'm not against it.
You see, we're opposite in that.
The reason that I'm not crazy. I
like Prince Petty.
Prince Petty.
I'm gonna just refer to him as that.
Whatever.
I like him in a solo role.
Yes, I do prefer that. Agreed. But
because somebody like that.
I don't like the Forgotten Sons because I know what the gimmick is supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the fucking Sons of Anarchy.
We
get it.
Mixed with Confederate Southern shit, but they can't do Confederate Southern shit, so they have the American flag painted all over.
Well, then they're not doing Confederate Southern shit.
But it's a spin-off of it, and still just like, I'm not crazy. But all three of them are very good wrestlers. I do like Jackson Ryder or whatever the guy's name is.
Jackson Riker needs to ditch them and just
be a solo guy.
a crazy big man. He can do crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Do crazy eyes. That's all I need.
He can do the whole Waylon.
That's all I need from you is
Waylon Mercy thing all over it. Like, it'd be cool. Well, I mean Bray Wyatt's doing Waylon Mercy.
I'm sorry, but that shit has set sail.
I'm talking more about like just the eyes stuff that Waylon Mercy.
That's fine.
Do. Not so much Waylon Mercy himself. But.
Cameron Grimes versus Boa.
They're trying to put Cameron Grimes.
No, and I dig that because instantly I like Cameron Grimes more than I liked Trevor Lee.
I did too. I like Cameron Grimes.
I never liked Trevor Lee.
I always thought he was a good wrestler, but I didn't really like.
There was nothing. It was bland. It was boring. It was not. They're giving him something.
They're giving him substance. They're filling in the blanks, I guess, is what I would say with him. And it's definitely been more enjoyable.
It's rare to see that where...
Yeah.
I don't think that could have happened. I mean, let's be honest. If Eli Drake hadn't fucking turned down the WWE offer and ended up in NWA, he would have been the same thing as EC3.
I was just going to say, they would have done the same shit.
He would have been EC3.
And that's another person.
And by the way,
I hope
God, would I not fucking prefer to see EC3 on NWA Power.
I would prefer to see EC3 fucking
anywhere. God damn it, I love the fucking guy's character. I love him as a wrestler. But no, we don't get him at all.
No.
We don't get fucking shit.
Because Vince doesn't get it.
Fuck him. Fuck him. But kudos. I'm just going to keep repeating myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to Eli Drake for staying true to wrestling.
God, he was so great on NWA Power. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and he was the one guy that was like mixing modern with classic. And I totally.
Oh, I mean, during TNA Impact's lower period, I guess I would say the falling off period when he was still working. He wasn't a bad world champ. He was great on the mic.
I'm a big Eli Drake fan.
I definitely enjoy Eli Drake.
Yeah!
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I also love James Storm, too, man. Fuck. I love seeing him in NWA.
You know what else you loved? Roderick Strong versus Swerve fucking Scott.
Oh, yes, that was very good.
What else do I need to say? Roderick Strong wrestled fucking...
Dude's amazing.
Shane Strickland.
Yeah.
Do I need to... If you listen to this podcast and I need to tell you that...
We shouldn't have to sell you on that. Especially Roderick Strong's been He's just been money lately, man. The guy's been fucking money lately. And, I mean, I love his promos. I like his ring work. I like his swagger with the belt. I fucking died when he posted the fucking naked photo with the belt over his crotch.
What about...
That's like one of my favorite things he's ever done.
Hold on. What about Velveteen's response to that?
That was pretty damn good, too.
You want to describe it?
No, you can do it.
Okay, so Velveteen shows up on the balcony, which I like the little balcony thing for them to have their back and forth.
Yeah, I like it too.
And I feel like it works specifically for Dream more than anybody else.
Yeah.
But basically,
brain fart?
Yeah. I totally had a brain fart right there.
With Dream on the platform.
So, Dream put up the picture of Roderick Strong with the belt.
Yes.
Recreating the Shawn Michaels moment.
Yes.
And Dream decided to instead give us a Photoshop version of that where Roderick Strong has a blurred micro penis.
And if you
Which is fucking fantastic
it's
for
great.
the face to do.
It was fucking hilarious. Like, it killed. Dream's just fantastic. The guy's really one of a kind.
The Undisputed Era was obviously pissed about this.
It was fantastic. There's such good heels in the sense of like
they're classic heels,
but they're also so likable, like the NWO was, and that's what's so awesome about them. And I like the fact that it's only 4 of them, like the 4 Horsemen, because they are the 4 best wrestlers.
Yeah,
in
but
NXT.
come on, if they added Kevin Owens as their leader,
I would fucking cream in my pants.
Yeah. How do you feel about Dakota Kai?
I like her as a wrestler. The gimmick, not so much.
How do you feel about Bianca Belair?
I love Bianca Belair.
So how do you feel about them going head to head?
It was okay. It wasn't bad. But I mean,
I'm just not that fond of Dakota Kai.
Yeah, I'm not either. Like, I'm not crazy about it, but a lot of the younger people like her, so I mean, she's kind of popular in that regard.
I think she's I think she's going to be the first person to challenge Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I think she's going to face Shayna Baszler again.
I have a question for you. When does Toni Storm show up?
Fucking soon, hopefully, man. She's really awesome.
And how do they incorporate the UK women's title and the UK men's title into NXT?
They're not going to incorporate those titles.
But they are going to incorporate the wrestlers?
And I think that's only 4 War Games coming up, because from what I'm hearing, it's going to be British Strong Style versus Imperium.
So Kushida is British Strong Style?
With Kushida. It's going to be British Strong Style and Kushida versus Imperium.
What we're getting at here is Walter versus Kushida.
It's good shit.
If you ever wanted to jerk off during a match,
This is one of them.
fucking fantastic.
It's
I mean,
so good.
you knew Kushida wasn't going to win, and it didn't matter.
It didn't matter because Walter is so good at what he does. He made Kushida look like $1 million fucking dollars. And Kushida made him look like a fucking $1 million. So I mean, it was mutually awesome on both sides of the match. I have 0 complaints about that match, to be honest. It was fantastic.
I thoroughly enjoyed that match. As soon as... I'm going to be honest, while the fucking Jericho Melee was going on at the end of AEW, I was tuned in more to... Because I watch... Okay, for reference, I watch both shows simultaneous.
I have to go back and watch NXT.
Jason goes back and watches NXT. Which is good for me, because if Jason was trying to watch both simultaneously, we wouldn't... It wouldn't work.
And honestly, I'm so invested when AEW's on. It's hard to pull me out.
I love them both because I have this place in my heart for NXT.
You're telling me. I've been watching it since the beginning. I think that's my thing though, is I've been there since the beginning. So I'm like, you know what? I'm okay taking a break or putting it in the back seat versus the front seat with AEW. You know.
Well, here's my thing. So. We're on the West Coast. Yeah. That means we need Sling in order to watch these shows when they air live.
Yes.
So what I do is I watch both shows while I'm at work. Then I switch over and I immediately watch the replay of AEW. And then I watch the replay of NXT. And now not only have I experienced everything live, then I can get all the nuances that I miss.
Yeah, I've went back and watched both NXT shows. And then I watched AEW Dark, of course, which was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. AEW Dark last week was ridiculously good.
It was just ridiculously good.
And then
this week is going to be
I saw WWE stands comparing it to main event. And it's like, no, look at the talent on main event.
Yeah.
Look at the talent on AEW.
Match quality. Look at the announcing quality.
And I don't mean any fucking disrespect to Dana Brooke, but let's be fair.
Come on.
A Dana Brooke match versus Britt Baker and fucking Allie in a tag match? Come on. Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I'm with you on that one. It's just, especially like I said, the crowd engagement for AEW Dark was high. The announcing was like the regular fucking show. This week we're gonna get fucking Taz, and we're gonna get Moxley and Janela. Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna fap to that shit like a few times.
Sorry, I'm just bringing up. You just stall for a second.
No, I'm just
bring
trying
up
to
the
think.
review for.
I was trying to think of what I fucking
Smackdown. Okay, I can just start this for you immediately. Your fucking draft makes no goddamn motherfucking sense.
None. It sucks. It's just probably one of the worst drafts they've ever done. I don't know how they fucked it up.
I was already mad about the fact that.
But, you know.
Okay, I wasn't. Let me rephrase this. I'm not mad that Becky was your number 1 overall pick. She's the face of the company right now.
Absolutely.
And fans are so much more receptive to it than they were Cena.
Yeah.
Than they were Roman.
It was organic with her, that's why.
and Vince went with it. Holy shit, by God, you made a fucking superstar.
Well, dude, I mean, goddamn, the immediate impact she made after her
No,
nose
you know
was
what? I
busted
didn't
was
even realize it until we were at... I didn't realize how over it was until we were at
the Rumble.
And when her music
tell.
hit...
Dude, the place went nuts.
That place went nuts. And when her music hit again, when she entered the
It
Rumble...
was one of the bigger pops of the night.
No.
The
biggest.
It was the biggest pop.
It was the biggest pop of the night.
Yeah, I popped pretty hard.
Good fucking Lord.
I popped very hard for that. I ain't gonna lie.
But the fact that the SmackDown Women's Champion is the first overall pick, and the second and third overall picks are not the Universal and WWE Champion.
Well, let's be real. No one ever fucking for a second thought the Universal title was leaving Raw. So it's like, what the fuck?
Your champion shouldn't have been a part of the fucking draft.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you want to use the Roman... Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm going to stop that real quick, because that's not even what I need to fucking focus on bitching about.
There's too many things to bitch about.
The fucking goddamn War Room shit.
I knew that was coming.
Fuck!
I hate it.
Fuck!
I blasted it like 6 times.
It's
tonight.
so fucking stupid. It's so cringe. It's so fake. And I know we're watching wrestling.
It's not believable.
But Chris Jericho standing in the ring and introducing fucking goddamn Inner Circle, that's fucking believable. A bunch of random motherfuckers in a fucking fake War Room celebrating over drafting goddamn Lucha House Party.
Yeah. And like just looking at computers and like acting like they're looking at statistics of some like it just see, that's the thing I like that AEW is doing with the win-loss record. They're keeping it simple. It's win-loss records, tag teams, singles, trios.
Yeah, you get realism across without fucking going overboard.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to go that fucking far. And like what they were talking about on Busted Open Radio, and I thought those were good points, and I would have been preferred that, is that they had like focused more on the wrestlers when they were getting drafted. Show them when they were getting drafted. Their reactions.
No, it's about Stephanie.
It's about Stephanie fucking announcing the bullshit and then showing a bunch of fucking nobodies in the War Room. It's just unbelievable.
Give me 1 second.
It wasn't believable.
The Lucha House Party was drafted before Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and Samoa Joe.
Yep.
And I don't mean any disrespect to the Lucha House Party.
None. Cesaro hasn't even been drafted. Yeah.
We're just letting that sink in.
Yeah. And it's...
You want to talk about a mishandled draft? This is it. You know what wasn't mishandled? When you made a big deal over Heath Slater not getting drafted. That was a story.
Yeah.
That was
good.
fucking interesting.
I cared about that.
They've done nothing here. I'm yelling, and I'm not you.
I told you Hell in a Cell crushed my spirit. I think they just killed me. I think they officially broke me with Hell in a Cell.
I want to like it so much.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm fishing for reasons to like WWE right now, and I've never had to look so hard in my life for WWE's product since I was a kid to sift through the garbage. That's basically what you're doing now. You're sifting through all the fucking garbage, because most of it is garbage.
So Seth Rollins opened up the show against Roman. Winner gets the first pick. Roman representing Smackdown.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And what they did in the ring was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it.
You give me Roman versus Seth, as long as you don't give it to me too much. They have a chemistry.
They had a WWE title match. I think it was Money in the
They
Bank.
have a fantastic chemistry working together.
They're fine. Yeah, that wasn't the issue. I think
the issue is that a Seth Rollins match hasn't ended in a decisive finish in a month and a half.
Yeah, that was kind of my issue right there. Like Roman really couldn't take the pin for Seth. Like
no. You get the Fiend.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it was really good.
It was good.
It was the best. It was the best part of SmackDown.
Hands down.
So the lights go out. You get the Fiend thing again, but instead this time the Fiend comes through the fucking top of the ring from underneath and drags Seth Rollins down, which was really fucking cool.
Yep.
And then Seth climbs back out and he's gasping for air.
Yep.
And then you have the Fiend staring at him, like Kilroy fucking staring at him. That shit was fucking fantastic.
It was
so good.
Yeah, I literally came in my pants. I was pretty excited about that.
And everything else was trash.
Oh God, was it? It like off a cliff. It really, and it you know, I'll go into this next week more. I felt the same way this week, even more so. But
okay,
fuck,
we're gonna go from that and we're gonna transition.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin enters. He comes into the ring. And that's not. I mean, that's already bad enough.
Yep.
But you know what the problem is? You know what we're gonna complain about here? They are running with Shorty Gable.
Oh God, fucking damn it! You know, all the WWE stands out there that lost their fucking shit when Jericho made the comment about creative and blah 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 and got all butthurt about it. It's like, you know,
you're shitting on a U.S. Olympian.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, part of the reason that comment he says holds weight and made, you know, everybody go, is because of shit like Shorty fucking Gable.
Because it's outright true. Shorty Gable.
God damn it.
You have a guy who is a fucking... He is fucking Kurt Angle 2.0.
He's Kurt Angle incarnate.
But no. You're not going to run with it.
Except for he's incredibly likable. That's the difference between Angle. Angle, when he came in, you knew immediately he was an asshole and you didn't like him.
Yeah, but if you're calling him Shorty, it's not likable.
No, it's not. It's the worst fucking shit ever.
Chad Gable deserves better.
They can send him to NXT.
Chad Gable deserves so much better than being shit. By the way, how tall is Tomohiro Ishii?
5'8". 5'9".
How tall is Chad Gable?
5'7", I think. 5'8".
Chad Gable's taller.
Oh, wow.
You wouldn't know that, by the way. They're both booked.
No, she's booked like a monster, man. Like,
fuck Vince McMahon.
Even when he loses, dude.
Fuck Vince McMahon!
Even when Ishii, like, has tapped out and shit, he doesn't look weak. He's always, like, been worked over really fucking hard. He's been cheated, you know, he's been cheated, it's just always, they delicately handle it so well. They handle him so well. And that's one of the reasons I constantly am always watching anything involving Ishii. But god damn it.
Terrible.
Yeah, the SmackDown was...
Do your people better.
It's fucking dog shit. Like, I can't even think of anything that I enjoyed about the fucking show.
Bayley's heel turn happened next.
Oh, okay. I take that back. Well,
we get the genesis of Bayley's month-long heel turn.
Was it just me, or did her theme have some hints of the Rock theme in there?
You know what? Honestly, I stopped listening and was just watching her hack away at Bayley's buddies.
I loved all the videos I saw of kids crying. It made me so fucking happy.
Izzy took it well.
Dude, well, that's because she's like 13 now.
Yeah, I mean, she understands.
And she's becoming a wrestler and shit. And she was on Busted Open Radio, this fucking kid.
We can only be so lucky.
Why am I jealous of a 13-year-old? Anyways.
So, Bayley is, once again, your champion. The whole point of this was to pad Charlotte's stats.
Yep. Like, Charlotte said something about, like, a post on Facebook, or not Facebook, on Twitter, and I couldn't help myself. I'm like, yeah, she said something about being the greatest still or something like that. I'm like, yeah, all those week-long title reigns really
week-long.
Add to the case.
That's it. It's a week-long.
Week or two, man. Like, I mean, 3 of her reigns, I think, against Charlotte, or Sasha, sorry, when she was facing Sasha, were, a couple weeks each. Right.
By the way, Corbin defeated Gable.
Yep. Because we haven't seen that, 12 times fucking now?
We didn't mention that. So yeah, Bailey wins the title.
Yeah.
She turned heel. Now because her gear is gold and black, people are saying that she's ripping off Tessa Blanchard.
I've also heard the Kaylee comparisons come back even more. So it's stupid. People are dumb. I mean, if you're gonna compare somebody, at least try to articulate a point about it and explain why.
Don't compare people. Just don't compare people. Let motherfucking wrestlers be their own fucking character.
Yeah, but
Not everybody is bargain basement everybody.
Yeah, but there's always people.
Fuck that shit pisses me off.
People always compare shit. I mean, yeah, I agree. I hate when people do that, like what you said with the Miz and shit. And
when people
MJF,
compare
like,
the Miz to MJF,
oh my
that
God.
is such a fucking detriment to MJF. That is fucking bullshit. The Miz doesn't try a fucking quarter
of the effort that MJF does.
MJF is 100% committed to that shit.
Miz is if there ever was a guy who's in autopilot, it's Miz.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, he's
If I
got a
was him, I
super
would,
hot
yeah.
wife. He's got a couple.
He's
of
got a
good
super
kids.
sweet gig.
He's got a fucking 6, maybe 7-figure paycheck coming his way. He's got a TV show too, at least for now. You know, the guy's doing fine, so he probably doesn't give a fuck.
Here is the list of guys drafted to the Smackdown on this show. Roman Reigns, The Fiend, Sasha Banks, Braun Strowman, Lacey Evans, The Revival, Lucha House Party, Heavy Machinery. Jason, please tell me how many of them appeared on Raw this week? The Fiend,
Strowman.
Braun Strowman, Lacey Evans. So almost half of that still appear on Raw.
Supposedly this is the last.
Drafted to Raw. Becky Lynch, The OC, Drew, Randy Orton, Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Alexa Bliss, Kevin Owens, Natalya for, some reason.
She'll always be.
I'm
just
sure
there.
there's a reason for it.
She's always going to be just there. So.
The Viking Raiders, Nikki Cross, and the Street Profits.
Yeah. Sucks that half that roster was already on the fucking internet before they drafted it, but
Yeah, no,
whatever.
it's just they're handling it like complete and utter shit.
Yep.
Complete and utter shit.
I was kind of looking forward to this shit prior, but it's been awful.
Please, for the love of God, do something good with the rest of it.
Yeah. Please change my mind, WWE. I really want to watch your product and enjoy it, not be bitching about it all the fucking time.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this guy fucking complaining every Monday. I'm tired of it.
I fucking am miserable watching Raw. Like, this Raw sucked so much dick.
You want a couple of Billies?
Sure.
This one comes from Ringside News. It's a headline that says, WWE sees Lacey Evans as unsung hero of women's division.
Well, you're a moron.
That's Brad Shepard, though.
Yeah. Brad Shepard's a fucking...
Brad Shepard's never, ever, 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 ever listen to Brad Shepard.
Or take him seriously.
Fuck him.
That's a joke.
Fuck Brad Shepard so much.
He makes it hard for people like us to actually become successful because he's such a fuckhead.
Billy says on yesterday, Crown Jewel officially became a joke today. It was a joke.
It was a joke as soon as they signed that contract.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Thank you. Come again.
Let's see. I'm not done.
No.
I'm sure this is gonna kick off a shitstorm, but honestly, I don't think Jericho is good anymore. Yeah, he was a superstar. Now he is just getting played out, in my opinion.
Holy shit. There's this thing
So
called
you don't understand what you're watching.
And there's this thing called delusion, and buddy, you are suffering from it because I'm not even going to talk about the Inner Circle t-shirt. I'm going to talk about a little bit of the bubbly. Alright?
He made that. I mean, he's now sponsored by bubbly fucking seltzer water.
They made him a goddamn thing and sent it to him, like a bag. I mean, come the fuck on.
They are so thankful.
I would love to see their fucking
The motherfucker
sales.
is influential as fuck.
I would like to see their quarter sales from when he started a little bit of the bubbly to like now. Because I bet you that shit's gone up.
You want to hear something worse? Billy says, since 2014, Roman Reigns has been the best wrestler in the world.
I'm not even dignify that with a response. You are fucking stupid. Okay, that is my response, but still.
By the way, he went to bat. I'm not even going to talk about what's in
He went to bat for that?
He went to bat.
Holy shit.
He was battling for hours.
Oh my god. I would never, ever waste my time doing that. Unless someone paid me. Then I would fucking sit there and battle a motherfucker. Like, I've seen David do a few times. I'm like, David, you don't get paid to do this. Why the fuck do you waste your time?
Billy says,
oh shit, Billy.
Y'all see the AEW crowd is already losing enthusiasm in week 2? But some of y'all swear they're the demise of WWE!
No, there's not anybody I talk to that says that. Okay. I mean, stans who live at home masturbating in their mom's basement think that, probably. But,
Billy says, y'all see the AEW crowd is already less enthused?
yeah, I didn't see that during the Private Party and Young Bucks match at all.
Didn't happen to pick up on that.
Yeah, I missed that completely.
I guess we all missed that.
Or just the crowd's reaction to the end of the show, the whole end of the show. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Alright, let me set the stage for the last one here. It's a picture of the NWO.
Okay, I think I saw this one.
It's Kevin Nash. It's Scott Hall. It's 6.
Okay, no, that's this one.
And the words on the screen say, WCW's biggest mistake was bringing in ex-WWE talent to go over on their homegrown talent, making them look weak. The response to that is a picture of Jericho, Neville, Jake Hager, and John Moxley, and says, sound familiar. Jason, do you want to explain the difference?
First off, all of those guys were big names for, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And secondly, it's called developing a story, man. I can't explain any fucking simpler than that. Like, you guys are bitching about a show that's been running 2 fucking weeks and hasn't even culminated in a pay-per-view yet. So what the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. At least wait until after Full Gear. Otherwise, I'm not going to take your opinions remotely fucking seriously. I'm done with these fucking idiots. I'm just done with fucking idiots.
Yeah, man, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yep. It's a big what the fuck.
That's the extent of Oh Billy this week.
Yep.
I'm probably too drunk to be on the air.
Yeah. I gotta pee, too.
That's Jason.
I gotta pee.
Jake Mom hung up probably 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Good night.
Night.
And follow us on the shit.
Yep.
You know, the call to action bullshit.
Yep.
Bye.